Hello and welcome to another interview here at the New Beats. My name is Marcus and my guest today is...
Your favorite local roster man, I'm Kamm, representing Bam United and the best of black gospel. And you know it's the Hippie Road, man. Stay on it.
Yeah, perfect introduction. You covered everything, I guess.
Interview over now.
No, I've got some more questions, don't worry. Perfect. Yeah, thanks a lot. You're our first in-person interview for the New Beats.
That's what's up.
And yeah, we already talked like for an hour, I guess.
Yeah, man, we already did the interview.
Yeah, we could have covered everything, but you're so like you've got so much stuff going on that we still have lots of content.
Oh yeah, we got enough to talk about, man. I mean, we ain't no rush.
Yeah, perfect.
As long as we don't miss the show.
Yeah, that's the thing. True. We gotta think about that.
I'm like, oh man, it's concert tonight. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. But before we talk about your concert and like the album, which you released in December, I guess.
Oh yeah, Hippie Road.
Hippie Road, exactly. First, we wanna like make a short introduction, like to Kamm. Who is Kamm?
Okay.
Is he like a cool guy? I would say so, but you can judge by yourself now.
Y'all see, y'all be like, is he cool or not? Y'all let me know at the end of the day.
Don't worry, guys. He's not holding me hostage.
Can't go nowhere. Record this.
Let's start with the rapid fire questions. I just told you about like 5 quick questions.
Yeah.
Let's go. Like Kamm, where are you from?
Germany.
What kind of music do you make?
Cannabis music.
Who's the most famous feature you ever had?
It would be a tie. It's a tie.
Okay.
The most famous, I would say, the tie between Curtis Blow and Iggy Azalea.
Oh shit.
Because only the real hip hop heads will know Curtis Blow started mainstream hip hop. But the younger folks may know Iggy Azalea from the inside. So it's a tie between them.
It's a fair answer. Yeah, it's a fair answer. Okay, how many tours have you already done?
Man,
Did you count them?
I have not counted, but I have done a lot. Let me just say, let's say minimum of 10 tours.
Minimum of 10. Okay,
Yeah.
That sounds like a good answer. If you had to choose, you said you do cannabis music. What would you rather give up? Smoking weed or doing music?
What you mean?
What would you give up? No music anymore? Or no smoking weed anymore?
I would have to not smoke weed anymore.
I think your parents would be proud of that answer.
Yeah, they'd be happy with that one. I don't know, my dad would probably be like,
Crazy, yeah. Before we also talked a little bit about your parents because you are a person who grew up with music, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they made the path for you.
yeah,
like,
they
laid
musicians
it up.
too.
Yeah.
They sang for a lot of people. My dad rapped with Ice-T. He sang, not the Temptations, but I want to say the Platters, but he's been on TV too. They sang background for Michael Jackson, sang background for Mariah Carey. My mom sang background for Tom Jones, Elton John, a lot of people. So I was always on the road with them, going to gigs and stuff. So I tell a lot of people, the rehearsal room was my playground.
Yeah.
So kids at the playground, I was in the rehearsal room trying to figure out how to plug up stuff, how the drums work, playing on people's keyboards, being the annoying kid playing on the guitar and shit. So that's how I learned, but yeah, from my folks.
This is super dope lifestyle. Also, I don't know. Have you also then met like some of those people, like those, like you said?
No.
I don't hope you met Michael Jackson as a kid.
Exactly. He was actually, my dad met. They both got to meet Michael Jackson.
Oh shit.
But I went to his concert, but I didn't get to meet him though.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
But my mom, she used to sing with Melanie Thornton. So people here in Germany, they probably know LaBush from like Sweet Dreams, and she had a Christmas song and stuff like that. So my mom was really good friends with her. Now that was fun. I got to meet her before she passed away on an airplane crash.
Oh.
Melanie Thornton, but on the positive side, just seeing the music work like that, seeing the tours and how it functions, because we see the fun stuff when we see the pictures of people on tour, but I actually got to live as a kid on tour, see how to check in the hotel, just hanging out, just moving around the venue, just having fun, man.
Yeah, and you still do it to this day.
I still do it, yeah. I find stuff backstage riding on scooters or whatever. We play Uno. Now the last couple of days we've been coloring. Before the show started, we color. So anything, I'm a big kid, man.
Yeah, but that's a dream, I guess, for some. But in between all those tours, like one day, I guess you woke up and said, "Hey, man, I need to make an album. It needs to have 23 songs on there. I need Gunda Wichi, KB, Daniel Grace, and RAD to feature on a couple of songs. Was it like that? Was it like you woke up and had this idea, or was it like a longer process? How did you come up with it?
It seems like it was that fast, but no, that project came together with over 4 years.
Oh,
because
crazy.
I knew I wanted to make a project about weed, but then it was supposed to be 6 songs. It was supposed to be an EP.
Okay.
And then I went on tour again, then I went over to Greece, then I went to the States, then I traveled, and then I write new songs, and then I come up with something else. So then we start adding them, and then it's like, okay, now you got 15 songs. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a whole album. I need some more songs. And so then we went with 23.
I think 15 would have already been an album, right?
Yeah, it would have already been an album. But also, I like making music and then taking the time to promote it, and just take my time with different videos. So after the tour, I'll be doing more videos, more interviews, more festivals, and still promoting this album. So just to let y'all know, I ain't making another album for a long time. It was a method to my madness. But the features and stuff is like family. So it's just not anybody just calling anybody. But Gunda Wedge is a long time homie of mine down there in Switzerland. He's from Kenya. Danielle Graves, she's like a sister. KB, that's my daddy. And then RAD, them my homies in the K-Town area in Kaiserslautern.
Oh, so
they do music too, so I felt they was coming up in the game, and I already had a song with I had Destrada since 2018. That song was done already.
And it's like, it's really good if you like do features with the people you know, because there's a connection.
Yeah.
Like there's.
So it just ain't like me calling somebody and they in the studio somewhere and send it back to me, but I actually know the people, and we actually know the parts. All right, let's do that. And I know them, so it's only family on now.
So, and you said your album consists of weed music?
Yeah.
Do you smoke weed?
I mean, I know what it looks like. I do partake. But,
who would have thought?
Cannabis music, like all the songs on there, I did it because I didn't want to just say weed music because I don't want people to be like, oh, it's only about weed. But it's a whole feeling, because even if you think about the word cannabis, words like peace. So I know people that don't smoke weed, but they kick it with people who smoke weed. So, but they even have a peaceful vibe, or a good vibe, or a party vibe, or another style of music I like is funk. So to mix all that stuff in, and you can't really put me in a box. So when I say cannabis music, everybody like, what's that? They listen to it, but it fits for everybody. There's something on that CD for women, guys, kids, street guys, people that just enjoy music, older folks, everything, dance, party too, whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you approached me about the interview, you also like you used the term weed music.
Yeah.
And when you said that, I was hooked. I was like, that sounds really interesting. And it's good that you said like what you understand, like what feelings it gives you, like this peaceful vibe and everything. Like that's what I associate with it as well.
Yeah.
And in what situation would you listen to cannabis music?
It's not actually because I used to make a lot of club music, but it's not something. I mean, if you played in the club, thank you. But I think more of after the club, or after you're coming in from work, or if you're driving, or if you're riding somewhere, or if you're chilling or something. And there is some, there's some party stuff on there, but to listen from top to bottom, I would say, if you're chilling or cleaning the house or you're cooking or something. So if I look at the club, I want to hear some club music, boom, 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 and if somebody asks me, hey, turn on one of your jams, I can turn on one of them, but cannabis music, to really enjoy it, you don't have to smoke, but but if you do,
I can approve that. Or another option for listening to your music is when preparing an interview with you.
I'm getting ready to.
It's really like, it's the chill vibe and everything. I listened to it, and your voice was almost always like chill, no matter in which pace or in which pitch. Like it was always so chill and everything. Like that was like what meant weed music or cannabis music to me. Like this, you're like, you're chilling, man. It's like meditation.
Oh yeah, music is meditation.
That's true. But what was also interesting on your album was that like the sounds were mixed. I was expecting like, because you said it's cannabis music and everything, I was expecting reggae or hip hop. And in the beginning it was like with local Rasta. I guess that's classic reggae. And then you had like some hip hop and everything. And then came Moolah, and it contained some electronic sounds, and I was like, that's interesting. Then it was clap. which contained Oriental sounds. I was like, okay, I was like, clap, clap, clap.
Everybody clap, 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 clap.
Like, oh man, I want to dance.
See, that's what we're supposed to do.
You can play that one in the club.
See, like that one will work. But like I said, it covers everything. But go ahead.
Yeah, or bring it back, the DJ version.
Oh yeah, bring it back.
Yeah, that one as well.
That one has the most streams ever. It's over 500,000 streams, and that's one of my least favorite songs.
I mean, that's actually like that's how I imagine it. Like it's a track like which works well, but like it's the one where it's least like cannabis. Like,
I made that song 2016 or 17, I think. But the funny thing is a different version that we recorded. And he was playing songs in the studio, and then I heard that one. I said, what? I said, where did you get that one? I said, the beat kind of comes in different. He said, oh, this is the DJ version. I said, well, shit, I like that one. And then the other one starts off slow. I hate that song. And so when I heard that one, I was like, okay, go ahead and put it on there. But it's one of my least favorite songs. But yeah, bring it back.
Yeah, if you want to chill, you gotta listen to like Local Rasta or like Hippie Road Lullaby, something like that. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones. So yeah, this album, I love this album. It took 4 years, but
it took some time, but it was worth it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I ain't gonna do. I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing soon, but. I mean, I always make music, but so Hippie Road's y'all gonna hear it for a good amount of time. And I'll let y'all know when Hippie Road 2 edition come out.
Oh shit! We're gonna be thinking of that. Man. We gotta keep that in mind.
You gotta go buy the album first.
That's the way to go, man. You also talked about the production a bit. How much have you been involved in the production? Because like on Spotify it says that Mr. Raz produced every song, but how much did you partake in that?
Actually, I produced all of it.
You produced all of it, okay.
He just has his name on there because he mixed and mastered the stuff.
Oh, okay,
so it's an engineer, and I told him that years before, and a lot of people ask me that. They say, "Cam, but you make the beats. I said, I know, but I have an understanding too. But we got a balance, so we're still a teamwork on paperwork. So so I get it. But yes, a lot of people ask me that. But I make a lot of those beats at home.
Crazy. Because those beats are like very like, as I told you, there's like electronic sounds, Oriental sounds, like the DJ version and funk and something like that.
I'll tell you the ones that I didn't make. So then I'll make it clear it up so it don't sound like I'm selfish. I didn't produce. He helped with Bring It Back. Clap, he already had. How I Made, the Good Days remix, and then we both did. It's another one. But then the rest of them, I came in with all the tracks already.
Crazy. Because when I listened to it, it was like sometimes it was very different sounds, and I was like crazy. Like there's a creative mind behind that. Definitely.
Hippie Road is like my life. So that's all them stories. Excel, some of the Excel, the negative, inhale the good shit. Moolah is not talking about getting moolah, but motivated by making money. And stuff, using your craft and stuff like that. Or even Clap is just having fun, dancing, bring it back, talk to somebody. So it's a collective of good vibes.
Yeah, lots of different facets as well. Yeah,
different genres. But when you get to know me, you're like, well, that's Cam. You might be dancing tonight, you might be chilling tomorrow.
That's life, man. That's how you say it.
But it's just finding your lane really as an artist. So I tell a lot of young artists, it's okay to just venture out and do all types of music, trap, techno, whatever. Do it all, because at the end of the day, it might take a few years, but you'll find directly what artist you're gonna be. You know, to help kind of.
It's not just with music; it's with everything. It's also with journalism, I would say.
Go hand in hand, man.
Who knows? Maybe you end up at Washington Post.
See, I might be right. Yeah, shout out to my sister. She works for the Washington Post.
But also, like, back to the weak music part, like. As we talked about these songs, like we see that they are very like different, you know, like. And you did the production yourself. I expected it to be like Mr. Raz because, like as it said. But I gotta say, like you hit the nail on the head with those beats, like because you know, like there's, for me, weed music or cannabis music, it's like on one side you have like Peter Tosh and Legalize It with the reggae part, and then you have like the Dr. Dre and 2001, you know, the hemp leaf.
And they had a baby.
Yeah, not just a baby, bro. You're like, if you have a spectrum, like you're on the full spectrum, like you're everywhere, like some songs are more like in this direction, more like this, yes, sometimes it's a baby.
It's gonna be a great concert today.
Yeah, it's like, when I was, you know, I'm not the biggest music head and everything, I'm not the biggest expert, but when I listened to it, I tried to figure it out, and I was like, yo, like, that's my interpretation, and it's super dope.
That's a good one. I have to write that one down. I have to say that one. So Peter Tosh and Dr. Dre. I like both of those. Legalize It and then the Chronic.
That's the way, man.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Perfect. Yeah, but we talked so much about your album. I guess the viewers also want to know, like, what the sounds are like. Let's give the viewers a taste of your medicine. I would say so. And like more or less. So yeah, guys, like and subscribe the video, and afterwards you can listen to Free Your Mind by Kamm.
Mama told me live with a purpose. I just had to go and make it right. Shut the world off, yeah, and free your mind, yeah. Shut the world off, yeah, and free.
Okay guys, check out Free Your Mind by Kamm. You can find a link in the description, as well as his socials and our socials, and you know how it goes.
Cool.
Yeah, and Free Your Mind, we haven't talked about this track yet, but it's a good one.
It's probably one of the most serious songs on there, but
yeah,
probably one it actually means the most to me, because I wrote that one before my mother passed, and so when I wrote that song, she heard me sing it. Or whatever, and she was always a motivator for like, you need to sing more, you need to sing more, you need to sing more, and I'm like, ah. So that one just came out of straight emotions and feelings. So then the song had it done, and she heard it when she was in the hospital. She wasn't able to talk, but it was like a head nod. Yeah, so that song was kind of the first song that I kind of started putting together. Like, okay, now I'm gonna make an album around this. So it's kind of Hippie Road game, because I had the songs Excel, then I recorded that I think after, because I did it. Like, I don't know, 7 songs. The rest of the stuff I already had. Yeah. And so yeah, that song right there, and it's really talking about free your mind. And free your mind is a popular term from one of my favorite musicians, George Clinton. He originated funk. So he said, free your mind and your ass will follow.
Now I know why it's
So even as a kid, I'm like, yeah, that's right, free your mind. But then I just kept it, because I'm not taking it from that, but kind of using it as inspiration to write. So I say, free your mind, and then live your life or whatever. So I did the video in Knoxville, and recorded that with a different videographer. We call him Fat, but he's a big guy. But what's his name? I don't forget it, but you know who he is. Shout out to him.
But it's good that you also shorten Free Your Mind, like the sentence, like in that way you can give it a deep meaning to it.
Because the rest of it, I don't know.
Because the rest would have been like
I say shut the world off, shut the world off, and free your mind. So the rest I ain't want to be like free your mind, and your ass will follow. Wait a minute.
I mean, I don't say I would not have liked it. It would be funny, but it would have given it a different meaning.
Yeah, it would have been very different.
It's also like a very good example for your whole album. You have like every flavor, like you have everything, like the whole life is like basically.
That's the guitars on. That might be one of my favorite songs. That one, and How I Made. I forgot how we forget Free Your Mind. That's one of my favorites.
It's actually also one of my favorites. Like that's why I was thinking about which song could we take, and I was like,
I should have put 23 songs. I don't forgot about it.
Yeah, you put a lot on there.
It's all the vibes that I needed to put out to the world. I'm like, this is how I'm feeling, y'all, for the last 4 years. All of this.
So we have talked about Free Your Mind, but now we gotta free our minds, because we also have other things on our minds, which is the gospel tour, which we just talked about, but the cameras didn't pick it up.
Yeah, shit happens, man.
Yeah, it does.
It's all good, though.
Yeah, but it's super dope. You're on the gospel tour, like it's called the Peace on Earth Tour by the Best of Black Gospel. You got a hoodie on there right there.
Yeah, y'all gotta go check it out. bestofblackgospel.com. Shout out to my big bro, Andrew Lauer. He's a music director, but he put together some talented artists and from the States and everything. So I'm the first rapper on a European tour. So it's fun how to mix it in with gospel and hip hop and everybody. How that work? Because they see hip hop as a negative thing because it's out there as a negative thing, but there's so much conscious rap, lyrical rap, music with a message and everything. So there's ways to do it. So I got different verses from Hippie Road that I'll perform in the concert.
Yeah, you put that in the concert, like. Thank God it's like you don't have like this discussing thing and everything on them.
And they go ahead and I'll change some of the words and some of the flows and some of the like the end parts. I'll write new parts. And then there's a completely new one on another song that I do with Lily and Lloyd that we created. But the other ones, yeah, it's from one is from a song I got called This and That. Another one's from Good Days.
Good Days.
But I just took both of the verses and put them on different songs.
Okay. I'm excited to see that later. I'm excited about that.
How you rank about? I was just like, I be trying to tell you my music got a message, but they see the funk and rap. Some people don't listen to it. Then when they hear it through the gospel, oh man, that was cool what you said. I was like, yeah, no, listen to my song.
Yeah,
I said the same thing.
Yeah, you always can promote your stuff.
Yeah,
bro. That's the thing.
It's always a trick to the game, man.
Yeah.
So I even had the flyers and stuff.
I've seen them back there.
So every city, I had 5,000. That's the last stack.
I mean, yeah, of course, you already had 50 cities. It's the 51st now.
I've been dropping them everywhere.
Yeah, crazy.
In fact, we was at a tattoo convention one time. I was giving them out there.
Just a couple of days ago, right?
Yeah. Shout out to them too. Yeah, it's been a peaceful tour.
That's the most important thing.
So,
I mean, it's the motto, the peace on earth tour, so it's got to be peaceful.
Oh, most definitely, man. So we balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier, the whole world needs a color. Get a coloring book. Sit down and be peaceful.
True. The whole world needs a coloring book.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
That was the sentence of the day. Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of that. That's coloring.
Yeah.
The whole world needs it because we do it on tour with this Black Gospel. But I think it's about 14 to 15 people included with the tech crew, the singers, and the band.
Yeah,
so it's a lot of people from Texas, Las Vegas, Memphis, Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, Delaware, Netherlands.
International.
Alabama, Mobile, Germany. We got the tech crew, we got the lights, we got the driver, the catering. So it's really fun. We're going from city to city, hotel to hotel, doing what we do. And we're at show 51 today, 51, and there's 2 more today.
And thank God it's over.
Oh yeah, because then y'all gotta get ready for the next one.
Yeah, true. You already did the promotion.
Yeah, we already did the promo for it, so y'all stay tuned, and then y'all just pay attention to who's on the cast for next year.
Yeah, unfortunately you won't, probably you won't go to the shows of this tour, but you can definitely check out the next tour. You gotta check it out.
For 20,
the bestofblackgospel.com. Don't forget about it.
Check it out. Check out some of the videos. Some of the places we've been already, pictures, check out the bio and all that.
Yeah,
man.
Super dope. But it's like a big cast you have there, and you all you said you tour in the bus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and with all the gear and everything,
we got separate buses though. Like for the tech, they got 2 big bands and stuff, and then we go in a separate bus with just the artists, so we go mainly last. So we go straight to the venue. And everything set up. And then
everybody else is already there, right?
Yeah.
Because we got 3.5 hours until the show.
Yeah. But we're gonna eat before that.
Yeah, you gotta eat. That's the most important thing.
We just have
you told me the whole all they're talking about is food. Where are we going to get food and everything?
Where we're going next? Where we're going after? But you gotta have them things ready though, because you never know where we're going to end up. So them people that can't eat certain things, that can't eat fish, can't eat peanuts, get allergies on this. True. So we gotta have. We be on top of the game. We be on top of the game on that. So today's option is Chipotle.
Yeah.
So that's
a good choice. Yeah, actually, I wanted to go there as well. Maybe we'll see each other there.
Come on in there. I'll introduce you to everybody.
Tell me what time you will be there, and because I'm hungry already.
I think now since we're going to Chipotle. Well, I don't have to record this part. I'll tell you that.
No worries. We'll stay connected.
They were like, they're going to Chipotle.
Yeah. Everybody will follow us.
That would be funny.
Thank God it's on a live stream.
People see it 3 days later. They're like, oh my God, he's at Chipotle. They're like, no, we at home now. The tour's over.
Yeah.
No, most definitely y'all check out the next one. Check out the website.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we said we make sure we eat. We put on a good show.
And at the restaurants, you said sometimes you sing, but not in the Chipotle, unfortunately.
You never know, because good food makes people sing.
Okay. Chipotle, you gotta perform.
We might be eating. So yeah, but yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. Good time on Peace on Earth tour. 53 cities out the way.
Yeah, and like you said, you have a really good connection to all the people. It's almost like you're not stressed or anything. You could have like a very stressful time. Like if you look at all those world stars, they're like just flying from time zone to time zone. But for you, like you stay in a hotel for a couple of days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like it's more
go to the next city. Yeah, and then it's also the travel planning and stuff like that, because I've been on different tours. Like I said, we go from Slovakia to Berlin and back to Austria and back to here, and going that way. But the traveling, you're getting off the venue, getting on the bus and going to the next spot. So this one's been playing very well.
Yeah.
So we've been able to stay at hotels and then just travel 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, just like today.
Yeah, and then come back and then chill out. Then you have time to rest, and then you get the whole day, do what you want to do. And then about around this time, then the phones start going.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody wants food. Everybody woke up already.
Had a nap.
No, perfect. Yeah, and is it like a class trip, you would say, because you know the people you're hanging around and everything?
Yeah, it's like the cool kids field trip.
The cool kids. Oh shit! That's a private part.
Yeah, we be having fun on it, man. Like I said, we got 2 DJs on the band. DJ Eat and DJ Lily, they be jamming. So we listen to everything. We listen to crunk music, funk music, rock music. We listen to each other's music. So it's cool. So,
yeah. Oh yeah, each other's music. Yeah. Did the people listen to your music?
Oh yeah, because everybody makes their own music. So we might listen to the keyboard player, their music.
They said we need something chill. Let's put on like reggae. Let's put on Kamm's music.
Actually, I mean the other day they played I'm Different. So
what did they play?
They played the song I'm Different.
I'm different. I'm different. Yeah.
Man, I might as well be different. Yeah. So you never know. There's all type of music vibes going on. We got some laid back vibes, turned up vibes, gospel vibes, but it's the Peace on Earth tour. So we be having fun, man. Turned up, kick back. Like we listen to Rick James, we listen to Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah.
Listen to the new folks, Missy Elliott. We listen to we listened to Big FM last night. So
Big FM. Oh yeah, German radio.
So they play American music, so it was like we been there. So it's all good. But yeah, man. So it's been going good.
And well, what do you do like in between of each tour stop? Like what are you doing there?
Before the show?
Yeah, before the shows, like when you're in the hotels or anything.
Oh
like
man, it could vary. Sometimes we plan to cook. We have kitchen in this hotel.
Oh yeah, true.
So we plan to cook this weekend. Sometimes there's nothing, so that's another day of finding where shit is at. And so, so that becomes an activity. And then sometimes I don't know, you just random.
You still have the coloring books, if anything.
The coloring books is backstage activity. Yeah. So the world needs to still color. Yeah, so it's very peaceful, it's quiet, and then we talk about stuff coloring. We got 2 coloring books and crayons.
But you're not working on music here, right?
Sometimes that hits at different points. So it might be on the bus, and I might just be chilling, and everybody talking to something, and then I might just start writing. Or there's other producers, like I recorded a remix to Excel in Munich, but the drummer, he records too, so I recorded another version in the hotel room that ain't out yet. So maybe we have to do a new piece exclusive.
Yeah, we're keeping our eyes out. Like
this might have been a good reason we record again. I hope you got it recorded. So there is an Excel remix coming out. We got to do a video this weekend, and so stuff like that. And that's just the vibe. So so you meet different artists, networks. So we find stuff to do. Sometimes if we're in a big city in the middle of the tour, we party. So
you always find stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
If you have the right people around you, everything's
the main thing is
fun.
just be on the stage. No,
exactly.
To be on the stage.
Yeah. But how is it like? I mean, it's the 51st show today, and I mean, you've been on so many tours. Do you still get nervous or anything before?
I think before shows, everybody gets a little it's not nervous about because we know the show.
Yeah, it's all routine.
But it's just,
actually.
I feel like if you don't get nervous anymore, then you don't need to do it no more. So it's always little things. Like I even go over my lyrics, even though I did it every night. I still make sure I get the right pattern because one of the first couple of shows, I forgot all the words.
Oh, so
I'll just freestyle all through the thing. So, hallelujah, 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 clap your hands, hallelujah. I'm like, what?
everybody was confused.
No, they was clapping and people went crazy.
Okay, that's
Because I
good.
even told Andrew after the show, I was like, my bad, man, I forgot the words. He was like, you didn't see the people go crazy. I was like, I told them words. I said, hallelujah, them claps. Or amen, something. I was like, that was not what I wrote. But so just stuff like that. So I just always go through different things. I think every artist has that process now before shows. We say a group prayer together just to watch over everything. Musicians, vocalists, text, are traveling and stuff like that. So yeah, and then the rest. So I'm not necessarily nervous about the show, but it's just like, okay, never double check myself. As professionals, we still got to do that. So even though we're up there having fun, but because you don't want to just be up there sloppy and stupid.
Yeah, you still have that fire in you.
Yeah,
you know, it's like still you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta perform. You know?
I still jump off the stages during this tour. I jump off the stages and into the chairs and jump on the chairs and stuff.
Oh.
So every night there's
and in churches as well.
If they have a stage or a chair to jump on, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, they have none of that. But
tonight is the church. I hope they have like a stage.
Empty chair, and every night they was like, "Kamm, you ain't gonna jump off the stage." I'm like, "No." I'm up and so they have fun, and the people get to. It's different, so I get to bring the hip hop energy and performance to the show, but still keep it gospel with the flows, and then I'm singing bass on the other songs and still learning choreography. So you still got things to learn, but just having fun with it. But they are ever since the show started, it was just like, we ain't never seen nobody. It's because I jump off sometimes and jump back on, and it was like, how'd you jump? But I'll run from the back of the thing and get a running start and run up. But now we got the last couple of shows. Or the few shows, I've just been jumping off and I'll take the steps back up.
Oh, not that athletic anymore.
I gotta have my J's on. And Noy Eisenberg was a big stage.
No, Eisenberg, yeah.
You know, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But then they started moving. I jumped right off that thing. Then I saw 2 seats empty, jumped off of there, ran into the seats, turned them up. Then they turned, but it's just, you get the people involved. And
the crowd loves it, right?
Yeah, and they amped up like, oh my God, what's happening there? And right after that, there's another powerhouse song coming, and then they rolling with it, so, hey. You gotta make fun what you're doing.
Exactly, like if you don't have fun, it's not worth doing it. Like that's the most important thing. Mm-hmm. And when you have good vibes, it's also like the audience feels it, you know, and they respond in the same way. They're like, oh yeah, that's my jam.
Because somebody asked me one time, they said, can we get record the song that I do? I said, it ain't one, because it's not recorded yet, so.
Yes,
another cat at the house. Because after this, I'll be going to record the verse for it. We did Andrew got his own version of, he arranged his own version of Joyful from the Sister Act movie. So
from the Sister Act?
Yeah, so we do a tribute to that. So y'all, this is going to be out already, but I should have saved that for you, but it's a surprise. But now that you know.
But Sister Act, a real classic,
yeah. So
also, like the music you listen to, like you said, Michael Jackson and everything. You're listening to the classics. Like,
oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
You got good music taste.
But that's on the bus. When I'm in the hotel, I don't even like in the room. I don't listen to music, but I don't listen to no music.
Yeah, I seen that you were just watching TV, like German TV.
Yeah.
Do you even understand what they're saying? Like you grew up here, but
not too much. Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah, on this stuff.
See how that flow in? I be talking to y'all, man.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Yeah, I can ein bisschen Deutsch.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the song right there. But yeah, man, I be chilling, man. I'm watching the news and stuff. Yeah, being on the road and stuff, so you gotta know what's going on.
Yeah, you gotta stay up to date. You gotta be able to talk to your Washington Post sister.
Yeah, you just can't be talking about like, I gotta know what's going on around the world. But yeah, man, and rest in peace to the people that down in Schaffenburg, man.
Oh yeah, true.
The 2-year-old and the adult. But that's where I was actually born at in Schaffenburg.
Oh, it's true. You're from Schaffenburg.
Right on that street. That's where my dad had an apartment before he met my mom at. But yeah. So just rest in peace of them.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, that was messed up, man. So that's why I said with the news,
Yeah.
So I know
you
my
gotta-
surroundings when I'm going somewhere. Like we was in Magdeburg
Oh, true.
right after the Christmas market thing. Yeah, just be aware of that thing. That's why I watch the
Yeah,
news.
it's a wide world out there.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I be in my hotel.
Yeah. And when you're not in the hotel room, you spread peace.
Yeah,
That's the way to
stage.
do it.
And then I get back on the bus and I come back.
Oh man, yeah, you've got angels protecting you.
Oh
so,
yeah, amen. We blessed, man.
Yeah,
it ain't always been like that. We've come a long way, but now I'm actually doing what I actually been working all these years to do is living the dream, man. But actually, when you live in the dream, there's still more work to do. So
That's true. That's true. Like when I listen to what you're telling me about, I think I need to become an entertainer. You know, like touring or something like that.
Yeah,
like
man.
it sounds super dope.
Oh yeah,
like-
because we get to share your story from different parts of Germany, some of the closest, smallest places, cities, or something like that. Then you'll meet some people that you never expected.
Yeah,
I had youngsters come up to me, and I've had messages from people who come to the concert, and they've written me or whatever. Oh, my kids were fascinated by your part. One of the promoters, he said, my kid, he asked me, he said, no, he asked his son, he said, you want to go this year to the gospel concert? He said, is the rapper guy there? And then he said, yeah, he's there. He said, okay. So if it's bringing the younger folks and stuff like that to church just to hear a positive message, not saying you gotta go to church every day, but if you're catching people just for a 2-hour show and then they get to hear different gospel songs and they remember these parts, that makes more of a difference than trying to make somebody hear. Listen.
Because it's also difficult to imagine like rap and gospel. I mean, there's some gospel songs out there, which or some rap songs which contain all gospel as well.
Yeah.
But like this is like. Even this is a mainly gospel tour. How does rap fit in there? But it covers like so many people and everything.
And
Like
a lot of parts in the raps that I changed. Some of them I took them from my songs that I wrote, but then I take parts from gospel songs and I put it in the rap too. So when I say trouble don't last always, that's from and I say it in one of my songs too. Watching, but I really live by that. Like trouble don't last always because I've been in some shit before. But it don't last always. So I use certain terms from the gospel scene into the rap. So ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party. And they say it right back. So it's almost like a club feeling, but we saying gospel chants back to each other.
So crazy. do you sing yourself as well on the gospel tour?
Do I sing?
Yeah, sing. No?
Nah.
Because before the interview, he showed me his singing voice, and it's worth listening to.
Well, yeah. I sing bass, like what everybody, like part of the choir.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
part of the choir.
So it's like
you need a solo part.
I'm on bass. No, don't say that too loud. No.
I will talk to Andrew hours later.
But I sing bass. No, I got bass, and then George is on tenor, and then Chelsea Barnes, then Lillian Lloyd, Edith Shanklin, in the model event. Yeah, it was all singers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you got Ryan Bachu on keys. Then my boy Bradley went to Berkeley School, killing on the drums. Then you got Andrew on bass. So then it just, man, it's a fun feeling. You'll see, you get to jumping around. You might end up jumping in that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that, definitely. Like, you got me hyped for it, so 100%, not perfect, yeah. I hope to see some special moments up there.
Oh, yeah. It depends on the people, man.
It will be good, it will be good. Don't worry, if anything, I will like stand up, I will cheer, I will clap.
It's always good. There's no
worry.
boring times, because even if it's boring, then we start having fun for us.
That's the most important thing, to have fun with everything you do. No, perfect. Yeah, so we're looking forward to the show. We'll see each other later there.
Most definitely.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the interview. Like,
Yes,
also check out Kamm, the best of black gospel. You will find everything linked in the description below. And also check out our socials, like Kamm socials, his music and everything.
Go hit the like on his page.
Yeah, like,
and then
subscribe,
return it, and then
everything.
go hit the like on my page,
Of
and then
course.
I'm gonna hit the like on y'all's page.
Yeah, that's how we do it. No, much love, perfect. Yeah, and thanks for tuning in, and guys, see you next time.